Welcome to Yokosuka Naval Fleet Activities base. Just want to give you a short idea of the layout of the place here. We'll start at the Navy Lodge. If you're coming in for a temporary assignment or long-term, you're probably going to check in here so you can have some temporary quarters and go to the housing welcome center right next door. And then you can get yourself started. Just a little orientation. Right next here is the bus stop. They run buses clockwise and counterclockwise, stopping off the most popular routes around the base here. Anyway, we'll start our journey at the Navy Lodge and give you a little bit of an itinerary. Down in that direction is some other housing and so forth, and it takes you to a middle school and all, but I'm just going to show you the more popular locations that most people would like to know about. So we'll turn out of the parking lot. We'll just turn right in here so I can point out the back door view, which is quite spectacular here. As far as on the other side of that seawall is the beginnings of Tokyo Bay, because we're right down here on the peninsula, and you can see all the shipping. I think off in the distance there is one of those liquefied gas ships there. Quite impressive, and we have a naval ship there. It's in the right offshore. You got a Chili's right next door here, so to the lodge, so you can come over and get some food. Not a problem. And then we'll head off in this direction. Once you get to the Navy Lodge, if you haven't done so already, you can rent a car right next door here at the Navy Exchange car rental. That'll be a pretty good deal. And you get your gas for your car right here at the auto port, which is right next door. There's also inside the building there a small PX where you can get some sundries and that sort of thing. Well, let's proceed on here. So that's what's right over here in this immediate area. What we're going to be doing is driving down the street here a little bit, and then we'll get to the area where the commissary and the main PX is. Straight ahead are some other activities here at the base. Frequently, most of the buildings have parking garages up on the roof or adjacent to. These are some of the facilities here at the at Yokosuka. We'll pass through the tunnel. There are a number of hills here, and there are tunnels cut in to give you some shortcut to get around. This is just part of some of the ship repair and support facilities. And we'll take a left here. It's a Monday morning here in Yokosuka, and that white stuff on the ground is the remnants of a very wet snowfall that occurred here most of yesterday, Sunday, just before the day of the Super Bowl in the United States. A lot of people, let's see, I guess the Super Bowl might still be going on. I haven't been following it, but there were some Super Bowl watching parties all over the base. Got the community center here on the left. Again, various offices that make up Yokosuka. Straight ahead is one of the typical housing towers that I've seen at other bases in Okinawa and other locations. And then there's some other quarters that we'll drive by. We're going to take a left here, and we're going to be driving by where the commissary and the PX are, but just to give you some idea of what the housing looks like for some of the naval personnel here at the base. It's a very pretty day. It's probably in the 50s or about 9 degrees centigrade. Some more of the towers. They're all over the place, obviously, to accommodate the families or service members here. Got a small park, play area, basketball court, and so forth. Over here is sort of the main community complex area. There's a youth center building there on your right. Adjacent to that is the commissary, that building with the green roof. And then around on the other side is where the PX is, and there's also a furniture store. I'm not going to drive in there because the road's blocked due to the construction here of some additions to the high school here on Yokosuka. This has been underway, and I believe this building's supposed to be finished sometime here in 2008. Straight ahead, coming up here on the left, is the Purdy Fitness Center. I had an opportunity to visit it myself. They have an excellent facility, huge. These large buildings here are the gymnasiums, and they have other small rooms off the side, a host of athletic activities. Of course, your house of worship right here. When I was here Sunday, it was well attended even in the snow. But anyway, back to the Purdy Fitness Center. On one side of the building there, they have a huge 50-meter pool. It was really nice to get a swim there and all. Teen Center over here. In that direction, let's see, don't want to get you too dizzy with the video here. Right off to the left here is the post office and all. And then along in here are a series of fast food places. There's a Subway's and a Sbarro Pizza and all the usual amenities. Here's the front of Pinnock High School, right there, and then some others. They got a Popeyes here. This is called Main Street. They have the Cinnabon. We'll head off in this direction. Up on your left, you'll probably see the Golden Arches. They got a McDonald's on the base here. Some other the housing for the seamen. Gentleman waiting there at the bus stop for, again, the buses run clockwise and counterclockwise, pretty much continuously and all. Got the laundry, dry cleaning right here on the right, and we're heading off in this direction. I'm heading towards the secondary gate where I'm going to be parking the car and going out in town into Yokosuka and visiting some historical things and so forth. I believe on the right we have the CPO mess, or not CPO mess, but I think CPO housing is coming up here on the left. Okay, yeah, CPO quarters. And we'll take a left here, road going to another part of the base, some other quarters. And again, in this direction we're heading towards the secondary gate, which is closed probably around 18 or 1900 every night. That's 6 or 7 p.m. for the civilians. And then you'll have to go in and out through the main gate. I'm going to be looking for a parking spot now, and we'll pick up the video when I get into Yokosuka.